Okay, I'm going to go off script just to start to introduce myself. I'm Brent. I haven't even met the brides today, so I'm Brent.
Nice to meet you. I'm Erin.
Erin, pleasure to meet you.
Thank you for saving
Absolutely,
the day.
absolutely.
Yes, we appreciate it very
nice
much.
to meet you. So bear with me. I haven't practiced at all with this, and we're gonna go through it. So
We're winging it. It's
we're-
all right.
we're
We
winging
got
it.
this.
On my wedding day, my mom told me there's always something that goes wrong, so we deal with it and we go with it. So we're going to go forward here. Good afternoon and welcome. As we will be beginning shortly, I would ask that those of you with cell phones, if you will please turn them off or switch them to vibrate at this time. That would be great. As this is the first time that some of you are attending a hand fasting, our brides thought you might be interested in the symbolism of what you will see today. It's my first time attending a hand fasting as well. The circle in which Erin and Audrey stand is a sacred space for a sacred event to take place. Marriage is very much a sacred union, for it is a union of souls in which the brides pledge unto one another their selves. Much of the symbolism of the wedding bands holds true in the circle, the sacred space from which the two are born again as one in the symbol of eternity. The symbolic binding of the hands at the end of the service that inspire the terms bonds of holy matrimony and to tie the knot. This custom has also been known the world over through many different periods in history. During the Middle Ages, to be seen in public holding hands was a sign that a couple were exclusive to one another. And while rings were for the very rich, love knows no bounds, and a simple cord would do just fine. The jumping of brooms closes the ceremony, which symbolically sweeps clean the past, reminding our brides that the power to create the future ahead and the quality of life that they both so richly deserve is their own. Erin and Audrey would like to take a moment to thank all of you for being here with them today. They know that making the journey took considerable effort for a good many of you, and for this they are deeply grateful. All of you are the most important people in their lives. All the time and conversations that you have had with Erin and Audrey before they even met help to make them who they need to be to find first themselves and then each other. You have shared in the best and the worst days, and you are an irreplaceable part of their yesterdays, their today, and all of their tomorrows. And you are never far from their hearts. We have come together here in celebration of the joining together of Erin and Audrey. As you seek to enter this state of matrimony, you should strive to make real the ideals which give meaning to both the ceremony and the institution of marriage. The promises made today and the ties that are bound here greatly strengthen your union. They will cross the years and lives of each soul's growth. With full awareness, know that within the circle, you are declaring your intent before your friends and family and witnesses. Do you still seek to enter the ceremony?
I believe so, yes.
Yes.
That was resounding. Today we ask that the infinite light of the divine shine upon this union. In that spirit, I offer blessing to this ceremony. Blessed be this marriage with the gifts from the east, new beginnings that come each day with the rising sun, communication of the heart, mind, body, and soul. Blessed be this marriage with the gifts of the south, the light of the heart, the heat of passion, and the warmth of a loving home. Blessed be this marriage with the gifts of the west, the rushing excitement of a raging river, the soft and pure cleansing of a rainstorm, and a commitment as deep as the ocean itself. Blessed be this marriage with the gifts of the north, a solid foundation on which to build your lives, abundance and growth of your home, and the stability to be found by holding one each other at the end of the day. Erin and Audrey, these simple blessings will help you on your journey that begins today. However, they are only tools. They are tools which you must use together to create the light, the strength, the infinite energy, and now and forever of a love you both so richly deserve. Erin and Audrey have chosen to have their children take part in the hand fasting because they are bound not only by their love for each other, but also by the love for their children. Audrey and Erin, please look into each other's eyes and take hands.
Step forward.
I need help with this. You guys got this? You know
They're
what
going
we're
to help
doing?
with
They're
the
gonna
kids
do it?
with this.
All right. So the first part. Will you share each other's pains and seek to ease it?
We will.
And so the binding is made. first one, right? All right. Will both of you look for the brightness in life and the positive in each other?
Yes.
And so the binding is made. You good for the second one? All right. Will you share the burdens of each so that your spirits may grow in this union?
Always.
And so the binding is made. All right. Good help. Will you dream together to create new realities and hopes?
Yes.
And so the binding is made. Will you take the heat of anger and use it to temper the strength of this union?
Yes.
And so the binding is made. Will you honor each other as equals?
Yes.
And so the binding is made. That was very resounding. All right, this is the part where we tie. I'll just read this part while you guys tie. Audrey and Erin, as your hands are bound together now, so your lives and spirits are joined in union of love and trust. The bond of marriage is not formed by these cords, but rather by the vows you have made. For always, you hold in your own hands the fate of this union. May these hands be blessed this day. May they always hold each other. May they have the strength to hang on during the storms of stress and dark disillusionment. May they remain tender and gentle as they nurture each other in their wondrous love. May they build a relationship founded in love and rich and caring. May these hands be healer, protector, shelter, guide for each other. Do it read part? Okay. So this is from a Apache wedding poem. Now you will feel no rain, for each of you will be a shelter to the other. Now you will feel no cold, for each of you will be warmth to the other. Now there is no loneliness for you, for each of you will be companion to the other. Now you are two bodies, but there is only one life before you. May your days be good and long upon this earth. In the Celtic tradition, these cords were sometimes kept in place the couple's hands for several days after the ceremony. You can imagine the challenges that presented the couple. Literally, tied to one another for days. However, it was used to test and encourage them to fully cooperate and work together as a team. Today, Erin and Audrey will be spared this part of the tradition while honoring the intention.
Makes the bathroom difficult.
They will continue to work together as a team and uphold one another through all that life brings them. These ribbons will be placed in a special box with the knot in place as a reminder of the vows they have made. Okay, we can take them off now. Okay, I will now ask you to seal the vows you share with each other by giving and receiving of rings. The perfect circle of the ring symbolizes eternity. The ring finger of the left hand and the side of the body that holds the heart has been used for the wedding band because for centuries people believed that there was a vein that ran directly from the finger to the heart. They also believed that the words that were spoken during the placing of the rings would resonate over and over. Like the circumstances of the band itself, through the heart of the soul of both giver and receiver of the most monumental promise of all, the promise of a lifetime of marriage. So we're going to do the vows now. You guys get the rings? Who's going first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
I'll try my best.
Oh, you want to ruin my makeup first.
I think I already started first, so it's okay. I think I got stuck. Okay. First, I want to tell you a little story before I read my vows. I had a dream the other day about our wedding and everything that could go wrong. And apparently it does happen because our poor friend Tony, who we should pray for, is very ill in the hospital with kidney failure, which is why he couldn't be here today. As many of you know, I can be very pessimistic, but I wasn't in that dream. I knew I was going to make it work some way. And in this dream, we had no venue. We lost it the night before, and there was no other place we could find. like I said, Tony was ill and couldn't make it. And Audrey fell down 2 flights of steps and broke both of her legs. Which is very tragic because she couldn't walk up here today.
She was nice enough to warn me to take elevators yesterday.
No harm in being cautious. But I was determined to make it happen. I found a place that would let us do the ceremony, even though it wouldn't be official, where everyone that was important would make it. And even though we didn't have Tony, I told everyone how important it was to continue on, because when things are at their worst, and they're going to be, things are always going to get bad. We're always going to have trouble. We're always going to have something that breaks our heart. I know that if we're willing to walk long enough through the rain, we will find the sun. Just know, life is always going to give us a challenge to see if we have what it takes to make it through the storm. Just know that I will help you hold that umbrella. On the rainiest of days, I will help pick up the pieces whenever you may break. I will use GPS whenever we're lost, because God knows I can't get anywhere without it.
Amen.
And as long as home is in your arms, I know it'll be worth it. It'll be worth the fight every time. I'm never going to be perfect, and I know I will mess things up. I'm sure more than once. But if you're willing to be patient, I promise to always make it right. So join me on this roller coaster of love. And don't forget to buckle up for safety, because it's going to be a bumpy ride. But I promise, if you join me by my side, I will make it worth it the rest of your life, every day. Will you be my soul twin, my other half, my better half, my Harley Quinn? The other one. Oh, it doesn't want to go on. I'm trying not to pinch you. There.
When I think about marrying you, my heart swells. My breath catches, and I feel as though I'm bursting at the seams. I feel in the very depth of my soul that you are my destiny. From our first chat about supernatural to now, every moment has felt like fitting 2 pieces of a puzzle together. You are the most incredible person I've ever met, and I love you with all my heart. I can't promise I'll be perfect. We both know at some point I'll probably forget and slam the car door too hard again. When I'm sick, I snore. And there will probably be a day when I get distracted and I really overcook your meat. But I can promise you, no matter what for the rest of our lives, I'm going to try, whatever happens. I will love you and support you, not just when it's easy, but during the hard times. I will love and support you, Adara, and I will love and support you, Jaden, with all my heart. I will be by your side, whether we're well or ill. I will be by your side, whether we're broke or flush. I will be by your side when you're happy and when you're hurting. I will be by your side, even if we fight. I will be by your side to help whether the task is great or small, like washing dishes. I will not leave you when you need me. I will strive never to hurt you. I will support you in your hopes and dreams. I will never put down your interests. I give my heart now to you, and only you, for the rest of my life. You are a bright shining star against a cloudy sky. You are the first bud of spring when the world is still gray and brown. You are the bright leaf of autumn that glows with fiery hue. You are everything I've ever wanted because you're you. I love you, Erin, and I vow to be your faithful wife.
Now that you have joined yourselves in matrimony, may you strive always to meet this commitment with the same spirit you now exhibit. We all bear witness to the ceremony you have just performed, and you may now call yourselves by the old and respected name, wife. Audrey and Erin, on behalf of all those present, and by the strength of your own love, I pronounce you married. You may seal your vow with a kiss. Absolutely. Brooms are used for cleaning and sweeping. Therefore, it is appropriate that they are used to symbolize the sweeping away of the remnants of the past which no longer serve us. As Erin and Audrey jump the broom, they are reminded that remaining vigilant over the aspects of the day to day help shape them to achieve the quality of life that they aspire to. Now, putting the past behind you and remembering always that the power to create the future ahead of you is your own. Jump together into your common future.
1, 2, 3.
Big jump.
The script tells you you're supposed to kiss again, so I think you guys have to kiss.
Oh, okay.
Though we now open the sacred space of the circle, the vows you have made will continue their bond. We give thanks for the sacred moments that have taken place. Above you are the heavens, and below you is the earth. Like the earth, may your love be a firm foundation which could grow and nurture your marriage. Like the heavens, may your love be unending by source of wonder and delight. Like the flame, may your love be a guide in times of darkness. Like the waters, may your love flow strong and true. May your marriage be blessed with love, peace, and happiness. And if I could, before I let us go here, I want to thank you both for allowing me the blessing for being a part of your day today. I feel like it was meant to be, and I'm very happy to have been able to do this for you.
I appreciate it so very much. We all thank you.
Yes. It is with great honor I present to you Mr. and Mrs. or Mrs. and Mrs. Old habits. Erin and Audrey Makalaki?
Yes.
That's it. Congratulations. All right, now you guys' party can start. Yeah, let's get all of them.
Jade.
There's pens on the desk at the table.
Yes. And can we have you guys take pictures of us